Welcome back. Problem 5.102. This problem is taken from chapter number 5, Analysis and Design of Beam for Bending, and book name is Mechanics of Material by Beer and Johnson, 6th edition. And the topic that we are covering is singularity function, or it is also known as Macaulay's method. So statement is using singularity function, write the equation defining the shear and bending moment for the beam and loading shown. And in part B, use the equation obtained for M to determine the bending moment at point E, and check your answer by drawing the free body diagram of the portion of the beam to the right of the E. So you can see this is the beam, simply supported beam that is having pin support at A and roller support at point D. At point B we have a point load, and at point C we have another point load that is having magnitude P. So by using singularity function, we have to write the shear and bending moment equation for the beam, and then in part B, the equation that we obtain for the bending moment, we have to put the value at for the point E and to obtain the moment, and then we will verify our answer by drawing the right side of the point E free body diagram and finding the moment. So let's start with the solution. So first step is that if you remove this pin support at point A, so you will be having vertical reaction, let this is AY, and if you remove this roller support, so you will be having reaction force which is known as dy. We will find this AY and dy by using equation of equilibrium. So first equation of equilibrium is that sum of all moment about point D is equal to 0, taking the counterclockwise moment as positive. So about point D, first moment is due to this AY into perpendicular distance is this 4A, and this is producing clockwise movement, so it will be negative. So I will write AY multiply by 4A, and that is negative. The second moment is due to this P load, and that is perpendicular distance is 3A, and this is producing counterclockwise movement, so it will be positive. So I will write plus P times 3A. And the last fourth that is producing moment about point D is this P, and perpendicular distance is 2A, and it is also producing counterclockwise movement, so it will be positive. So plus P into 2A. And the sum of all this moment about point D will be equal to 0. So it means that 4A AY is equal to 5 PA, and you can get this AY will be equal to 5 by 4 P. Clear? And if you solve this, you will get 1.25 times P. So this is the vertical reaction of the pin support on the beam. Now we will find this dy by using equation of equilibrium, that sum of all forces along y direction must be equal to 0 and upward force is taken as positive. So AY is upward, which is 1.25 P, minus this P and minus this P. So minus 2P is plus this dy is equal to 0. So from here, when you get 1.25 minus 2P will give you minus 0.75. So dy will be equal to 0.75 times P. Now you have these reaction forces, so we will use singularity function in order to determine the shear and bending moment equation. So let's define it. So here we have this reaction force which is 1.25 P, and this reaction force was 0.75 P. Okay. So let's proceed further and we will determine the shear force equation. So shear force equation V of X. So here you can see we will start from this left hand side and we will move toward right hand side. Clear? And at the end we will neglect this 0.75 P because we will see that the effect of it will be 0. We will include and I will show you why we are neglecting it. So V of X. So starting from first 1.25. So you can see this is the load shown on the beam, and that is starting at a distance of A. So its shear force equation is this one minus P. Here the load is upward, so I will write this load 1.25 because it is upward, so it will be taken as positive 1.25 into x minus a. So here this is starting at point A, starting point. So here a is equal to 0. So I will write x power 0. The second load is this p and this is downward. So I will write minus, we'll use again this equation, minus p into x minus a power 0. Clear? And the third force is this p also again. So minus p into x minus, now here this is acting at a distance of 2a from point A. So I will write x minus 2a power 0. And the last force which we will neglect, but I will show here that it will be having no effect. So plus 0.75 times p into x minus, now it is acting at a distance of 4a. So you can see this is 4a. So I will write x minus 4a. Now what if you take x is less or equal to 4a? So when you put it in this equation, so if the x is less than 4a, so this term will be negative, and anything inside this negative in this bracket, which is also known as Macaulay bracket, so it will be considered 0. So either x is less than 4a or equal to 4a, this term will be 0. That's why we will neglect this. So shear force V of x will be equal to 1.25 times P, 1.25 times P, and x is start, so 0, so and 0 power or anything power 0 is 0, 1. So minus the second one is P into x minus a power 0 minus P into x minus 2a power 0. So this is equation number 1, and that is the shear force equation. Now what we will do is that we will find the moment equation. So m of x will be equal to, here again for the point load, the moment graph is given as that. So starting for this first point, our load of 1.25, so the load is downward here, so this is negative. So for the upward load it will be positive. So plus p, which is 1.25 times p into x minus a. So a is again here 0 for this 1.25 p load. So x power 1. The second load is this minus p. So minus p into x minus a power 1. And the last load is 1.25. So minus p into x minus 2a, because it is acting at a distance of 2a from this point A, and it will be having power 1, and we will neglect the last term because it will give us the 0 value. So what we do is that we will write it, m of x is 1.25 times p into x minus p into x minus a power 1 minus p into x minus 2a power 1. And this is equation number 2, which is the bending moment equation. So in first part we have find out the shear force as well as bending moment equation. Now what we will do is that we will go to the part 2, and in part 2 it is given that use the equation obtained for m to determine the bending moment equation at point E. So this is point E. So point E is at a distance of x is equal to 3a. So what we will do is that at x is equal to 3a, put in equation number 2. So this moment about E will become equal to 1.25 times P multiplied by 3A minus P times 3A minus A power 1 minus P into 3A minus 2A power 1. So it will give us 3.75 PA minus 2 PA and minus P into A. So when you solve this, this is minus, these two are minus 3P plus 3.75P. So it will give you 0.75 P into A. So this will be the moment at point E. And that is the answer of our second part. Now in third part, we have been asked to check your answer by drawing the free body diagram of the portion of the beam to the right of E. So what we will do is that we will cut the beam over here and we will draw the free body diagram, because we have been given to determine the moment when taking the right side of the E. Clear? So let me cut it over here. So when I cut it at a distance of A and draw the free body diagram, so this will be the free body diagram. This is your point D, where you have a load of 0.75 P. Clear? And this is distance of A. So when you cut it, you will be having a shear force V, and you will be having a moment M E, because this is point E. Now you can apply the equation of equilibrium, that sum of all moment about point E is equal to 0, and taking the counterclockwise moment as positive. So about point E, one is moment is minus ME, because this is clockwise. Another moment is due to 0.75 into perpendicular distance is A, and this is producing counterclockwise moment, so it will be positive. So 0.75 times P into A is equal to 0. So it means that moment about point E is equal to 0.75 times PA, which is, now you can compare this moment which is obtained from the equation, and this is the moment which is taking the section to the right side of the E. Both are same. So hence it is verified that our required equation of shear force and bending moment is correct. And that was all about this problem 5.102. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have learned from it. Those who are new to my channel, then subscribe it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get notification about my latest videos. If you have any question, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you for watching.